Hello, everybody. We are Monday, cloudy, a little overcast. I think this is going to be the beginning video of a little string. Um, you may very well be wondering where I'm at. Well, I'm about 5.5, 6 feet in the ground. Because, as I've talked about, we've had some water issues, and last Friday, our pump, our well apparently went dry, and we haven't gotten any water out of the well since Friday. So we have started prep to put in an 1,100 gallon holding tank. I got the hole dug on Friday, and hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday at the latest, they can get a tank installed here so it will slow fill from the well if we're getting water out of the well. If not, we can haul water and still survive. So this is the underground vault that was previously installed. I took the tractor, and since I don't have a backhoe, I had to ramp out to get down to 5.5 foot deep by 5.5 foot wide by 9 foot long. So the tank will go in there, and then once I get that done, we'll have water again, or at the very least, if we run out of water in the well, we'll have a place to get water and dump it so we can still operate out here. So I think this is probably going to be a series, since I've now figured out how to video edit, and at least not really video edit, I wouldn't call it that. I string stuff together, so I might play with that some more, and might actually have to put video editing and video production on my to-do board, because that, as I'm finding out, takes a little bit of time to string stuff together, and I'm sure I'll probably get more into editing it. So these videos are easier to consume for you. So, side note, also got a second load of gravel delivered this morning. So it's kind of cloudy and overcast. It's spitting a little bit of rain right now, which is good. Any moisture that falls from the ground or falls from the air and lands on the ground is a good thing. So other than that, just plugging along. Probably going to be doing some stuff inside today. Build some boxes I can mount on the walls inside the box for storage, and gonna start designing out and building a little kitchenette area. So we've got a bigger area to do our meal prep, a couple cabinets, so we actually have a place to put our stuff out of the way and keep our dishes and stuff clean. The dust seems to be a lot better with the gravel down so far, but it does still get a little dusty, so I'm going to just build some cabinets, and that'll keep the dust off our silverware and plates and stuff. So, all right, we'll talk to you later. Bye. All right, so it is now Tuesday. The video that you just saw was from yesterday. I got the hole dug on Friday. I don't think I mentioned that. Mom and Melvin were out over the weekend and were nice enough to suffer through our limited lack of water. We did fill up the tank in the camper, so we all operated off that. But I've got good news that we now have a cistern in that is full of water. Not from our well, but it is full of water. So we've got 1,100 gallons in the cistern, and they pumped a few hundred gallons extra because that's what they deliver, and they charge you for a full tank no matter what went down the well. So that might serve to help push out some of the baffles. So if it was a flow issue, that might solve it. If not, I've got contact for a pump company that will blow out the well, Arkansas Valley Drilling. They'll just come and basically pressurize it, and if the baffles got clogged up, it'll unclog them and allow water to drain back in again. But as we sit now, we're going to just use the water out of the cistern for now. We've got the pump turned off down in the well, and should be able to let it sit that way for a few weeks till we use about half the water in the cistern, and then we'll turn it back on and see what happens. the water they put down there should come up, and hopefully things start filling back up after that. So we'll see. More to update. Figured I'd do this little kind of transition video because while I didn't videotape putting the cistern in, I did take a few pictures throughout the day, so I'll string those together now. All right, so you saw the little real short time lapse of unloading the tank and put it in the hole. Just some pictures of the stages along the way, and the two pipes and the wiring that went at the bottom below the cistern and the vault. So everything's hooked in now, fully operational. I really can't say enough about Rick's Pump Service in Canyon City. They've done a really good job. Jack has been the main tech who's been out a couple times when we were having problems earlier that pulled the pump. This time we had Tyler come out. Very knowledgeable young man, seems to have his head on straight. We had some pretty good discussions while he was working on that, and I helped out a little bit as I could. So we now have 1,100 gallons in there. That's the vault, and a few hundred gallons got dumped in there as well. So when we do start running short in there, we should have a supply. So we'll see what happens with that in a few weeks, like I talked about earlier. Some added benefits or silver linings, if you will, over this expense I wasn't planning on right now. I knew it was going to have to happen sooner or later, so it's not like it's a waste of money. And since I don't have a backhoe and I had to dig a ramp to get down there with the tractor, I've got this little hole. For those of you that are following, you might remember a few weeks ago when I was getting the cement out of the foundation from up around there where the building was at, and I've got this little chain of cement foundation pieces, and I've got some more. Trying to get my bearings here behind me. Yeah, I've got some more over there in front of what we're calling the chicken coop, and that's probably what it'll end up being. Something to shelter some animals of some sort. I'm gonna get some of those put down in there and line that bottom with that cement. So got solutions for some of it. I don't think all of it will fit in there, but then we can do that. And the rest of the fill dirt that I have left over will go on the building site to help get it leveled out. I'm still about 4 inches low on the back side, so we'll move that in the next couple days. So as you can see, the sun is out. It was, as you saw over the first video, cloudy and overcast on Monday. And last night we actually did get some, I wouldn't call it a gully washer rain like we get back in Iowa, but it did rain, and it rained fairly consistently throughout the night. Everything was wet this morning and damp. Of course, now the sun's come out and everything's dried back up, but we got a little bit of moisture to fall out of the ground, so that's nice. Temperatures are good and picking back up. I hope everybody's doing well. We continue to do well out here, and we'll keep plugging along. I appreciate you tracking along and all the words of support. Had a great visit from Mom over the weekend, and look forward to continuing to see visitors out here. Now I can say we will have water, even if I've got to go get some and haul it. We'll be able to have water for our visitors and ourselves, which is nice, because as Mom and Melvin can attest, the pressure in the camper shower is not the best. But they got the job done, and that thing has been a godsend as well. So thank you to my aunt and uncle who made that possible. So well, let's go for now. I hope you enjoy the video. Feel free to like and subscribe, share if you know anybody else that would be interested in watching. Have a good day.